Once upon a time, in the heart of Missouri, there was a land rich with resources and fertile soil, known as Saline County. This story begins in the early 19th century, a time of exploration and pioneering spirit in America. Saline County, officially organized in 1820, drew its name from the abundant salt springs that bubbled up from the earth, a precious resource that attracted Native Americans and early settlers alike. In those early days, the land was a vast wilderness, teeming with wildlife and covered in dense forests. The Native American tribes, primarily the Osage, roamed these lands, living off its bounty and respecting its natural beauty. But soon, the quiet of the wilderness was punctuated by the sounds of axes and hammers as settlers from the east arrived, driven by the promise of new opportunities and the lure of fertile soil and natural salt. Among these early settlers were rugged frontiersmen and women, whose lives were marked by hard work and perseverance. They established salt works near the springs, understanding the value of salt in preserving food and trading with other communities. The salt springs became a cornerstone of the local economy, setting the stage for the county's growth. As more settlers arrived, they began to clear the land for farming. The soil in Saline County was exceptionally fertile, making it ideal for agriculture. Families planted crops of hemp, tobacco, and corn, which thrived in the rich earth. The settlers' homes were simple log cabins, but their dreams were grand. They saw a future where Saline County would be a prosperous land, a vision that drove them to work tirelessly from dawn to dusk. The county's first town, Arrow Rock, was founded along the Missouri River. It became a vital trading post, with boats carrying goods to and from St. Louis and beyond. Arrow Rock's location on the river made it a hub of activity, where traders, farmers, and travelers converged. The town flourished, and its streets echoed with the sounds of commerce and community. By the mid-19th century, Saline County had firmly established itself as an agricultural powerhouse. The farms expanded, and with them, the economy grew. However, this period of growth and prosperity was shadowed by the looming conflict of the Civil War. The war brought turmoil to Saline County, as it did to much of Missouri, a border state with divided loyalties. The people of Saline County found themselves on both sides of the conflict. Some supported the Union, while others were staunch Confederates. This division led to skirmishes and guerrilla warfare, which ravaged the land and disrupted the lives of its residents. One notable incident was the Battle of Marshall, which took place in the county seat of Marshall. Though a small engagement compared to larger battles, it left a lasting impact on the community. Throughout the war, Saline County experienced hardship and loss. Farms were burned, families torn apart, and the economy crippled. Yet, amid the chaos, the spirit of the people remained unbroken. They banded together, helping one another rebuild their lives and their county once the war ended. After the Civil War, Saline County began the slow process of recovery. The fertile soil that had once brought prosperity was still there, and the people returned to farming with renewed determination. The county's agricultural heritage was its lifeline, and it wasn't long before the fields were green and productive once again. In the late 19th century, the arrival of the railroad marked a new chapter in Saline County's history. The Missouri Pacific Railroad laid tracks through the county, connecting it to larger markets and facilitating the transport of goods. This development spurred economic growth and brought new opportunities. Towns like Marshall, Slater, and Sweet Springs grew as the railroad brought in people, goods, and ideas from across the country. Marshall, in particular, flourished. It became a center of commerce and culture, with new businesses, schools, and churches springing up. The town's growth attracted educators and students, leading to the establishment of Missouri Valley College in 1889. This institution of higher learning brought a new dimension to Marshall, making it a hub of education and intellectual activity. As the 20th century dawned, Saline County continued to evolve. Agriculture remained the backbone of the economy, but it diversified. Farmers began to raise more livestock, and new crops were introduced. Innovations in farming technology made agriculture more efficient and productive. The county adapted to the changing times, blending its rich agricultural heritage with new industries and opportunities. The Great Depression of the 1930s brought its challenges, as it did to the entire nation. Saline County's farmers struggled with falling prices and economic hardship. Yet the community's resilience shone through. New Deal programs brought relief, and infrastructure projects such as road improvements and public buildings which provided jobs and revitalized the local economy. World War II further transformed Saline County. Many young men went off to fight, and those who remained supported the war effort through increased agricultural production. After the war, returning veterans brought back new perspectives and a desire for progress. The post-war years saw significant changes, including the growth of manufacturing and service industries. In the latter half of the 20th century, Saline County continued to thrive. The city of Marshall remained a vibrant center, known for its strong community spirit and cultural heritage. Events like the Marshall Philharmonic Orchestra's concerts and the annual Marshall Saline County Fair highlighted the county's rich cultural life. Agriculture still played a central role, but the county had diversified its economy. Industries such as manufacturing, healthcare, and education provided new opportunities for residents. The Missouri Veterans Home in Marshall, established in 1979, became an important institution, reflecting the community's commitment to honoring those who served the nation. As the 21st century began, Saline County embraced the future while honoring its past. The county's historical sites, like Arrow Rock, became cherished landmarks, drawing visitors interested in the rich history of the region. The Arrow Rock State Historic Site preserved the town's heritage, showcasing the early pioneer life and the significance of the Missouri River trade. Saline County's story is one of resilience, adaptation, and community. From its early days of salt springs and pioneer settlers to its growth through agriculture and challenges of the Civil War, the county has continually evolved. The people of Saline County, with their steadfast spirit, have always found a way to overcome adversity and build a brighter future. Today, Saline County stands as a testament to the enduring strength of its community. Its fields are still green with crops, its towns bustling with activity, and its people proud of their heritage. The story of Saline County is not just a history lesson. It's a living narrative of how a community can thrive through unity, hard work, and an unwavering belief in the promise of tomorrow. And so, as we sit here on this porch, looking out over the rolling hills and fertile fields, we can feel the echoes of the past in the land around us. The story of Saline County is woven into the very fabric of Missouri, a tale of perseverance, growth, and the unyielding spirit of its people.